ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣègbéyàwó tí ẹ rò pé ẹ ti mọ̀ tán ẹ̀ ń tanra yín ni. kí áńgẹ́lì méjì bá fẹ́ra wọn wọ́n á jà. Angels don't marry, but if an angel decides to marry, they will go through 7 stages. That is why I prepare people for premarital relationship. Kó tó lọ nú ìgbéyàwó o nílò láti mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó o mọ̀. Some of you have been listening to me on Moment to Ponder. I've been talking about law of recognition, and passionately I was talking about mentoring. One of the things premarital counsel will do for you is I'm giving you access to be mentored in your marriage for the next years. That's another privilege that you guys don't know. You think you are just doing premarital counseling. No. I've given you access to me to be able to help you when you are going through challenges in your relationship. It's a little bit tough. Different background, different upbringing, different exposure, different temperament, different personality. It's the same thing with temperament. Different perspective, different mental exposure, and you want to come together and be married, and you think any clashes. It's not possible. It's not possible. It is not possible. No matter how much your mouth is close to your teeth, they bite each other. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ni pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣègbéyàwó má sọ fún mi pé mo ti mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ òun tán rẹ̀. Tí áńgẹ́lì bá ṣe ìyàwó wọn á jà ká tó wá sọ pé òun ṣáńgẹ́lì. wọ́n jọ bí yín bì kan náà, ẹ̀jọ ní ẹ̀kọ́ kan náà, ẹ̀jọ dàgbà ń bì kan náà, ìwà bínibí ọ̀tọ̀, bá ṣe rí nǹkan ọ̀tọ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ tá a kọ́ ọ̀tọ̀, ìdílé tá a ti jáde ọ̀tọ̀. Báwo lẹ ṣe ní fi ara nira lára ń gbà kan? Ẹlòmíín sìn nígbà tí n bá ń dáhùn àwọn ìbéèrè yìí, àwọn kankan ayé yín tó bá jẹ́ ìbéèrè kan ṣoṣo tí ẹni ibi mí yìí ni mo lè dáhùn títí a máa fi parí ètò ilé ni, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Mo ṣe sọ pé ẹ̀yin dádì, ẹ̀yin mọ́mì, ẹ̀yin ọmọdé ẹ tètè ẹ máa pe àwọn èèyàn pé kán gbọ́ program She Matters lénìí. Kì í ṣe ètò téèyàn máa gbọ́ tí ò ní tún gbọ́, kì í ṣe ètò téèyàn máa gbọ́ tí ò ní jẹ́ kọ́mọ tún gbọ́. Torí pé kí ni mo máa ń sọ nǹkan kan o, tí àwa òbí bá tiẹ̀ ti kùnà àní fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa kùnà. Ìdí nìyẹn tí gbogbo òbí fi gbọ́dọ̀ dúró lé ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́rùn. Ìpè wá tó o bá ti ṣe counseling marriage o ò má rí, mi lè kó ìsúndà sínú ibú. I can't waste my money because àgàgà tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin àti dádì ẹ ti ní issue tẹ́lẹ̀, àbí ẹ bóyá ẹ ti separate ni, tàbí ẹ máa ń jà, tàbí marriage yín gan ẹ ṣàǹfomi lò bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé kí ni ká ti gbọ́ pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọmọ let's manage it, let's just be there, kò fẹ́ẹ̀lì kò pass kò kúrò ní kíláàsì kan náà. Is your marriage, let's just endure, just persevere, whatever it is. Ká ṣá máa forí tì í ká sì tún ní tẹ́ lọ́rùn bó pẹ́ ó bóyá àórèrè jẹ́ lórí ọmọ. Tó bá ti jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ti àwọn ọmọ yín. There is no price that is too high to pay for knowledge. Knowledge is expensive. Ṣé ignorance ni ò wá costly ni? Ẹ dá mi lóhùn. Invest in your children's future by encouraging them. Kí ìgbésí ìyàwó yín gan tún dá kó lọ́lá kẹ́ ẹ máa gbádùn ara yín. Ìran yìí máa yàtọ̀. The values we have when we were getting married is not the same value system that this generation has o. Bóyá kò yé yín o. Nǹkan tí ọkọ mi máa ṣe tíyàwó máa sọ pé òkè má wọrí ọkọ mi, tó máa kúnlẹ̀ tẹ́ máa parí ẹ̀, tí ọkọ máa bẹ̀yàwó ẹ̀ tó máa so mọ́ tẹ́ máa parí ẹ̀. Ìran yìí bó ṣe ń wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì náà máa wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí náà ń gbọ́ lórí rédíò. Má gbà fún ni o, mi ò lè gbà fún ni o. And if your life is good as a father and a mother and you are raising children, have you forgotten that your children are not the same? Yorùbá ní ọ̀nà nínú abiyamọ. I have 3 children, lovely men. Children, they are not the same. Their personality differs. They are not the same. inú mi náà mẹ́ẹ̀ta dẹ̀ ti jáde. So when you are talking about, okay, my marriage is fine, my children we have a good home, some of you know how you have to deal with each child individually differently. So pushing them to do counseling is a is a privileged opportunity you have, because if your life is good, it can be better. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀yìn àti dáàdi tẹ́ gbà mọ́ra ìran ilé máa gbà wọ́n tí ẹ nígbà wọn kankan. But when they have a mentor, a lecturer, a counselor, they are safe, preserved, ọkàn wọn á balẹ̀, ẹ̀yin gan á lọ sùn. Your health is your marriage, your wealth is your marriage, your happiness is your marriage, the happiness of your children. Ọmọ tó bá láyọ̀ ńlé ọkọ ẹ̀ lámọ̀ pé ìyá ń wà níbì kan àti bàbá ń wà níbì kan lọ́jọ́ ogbó. Àwọn òbí tó ti làwọn nǹkan kan já lórí àwọn ọmọ wọn ń gbọ́ mi lénìí. Èmi náà ti la tèmi kọjá rí lórí ọmọ. I know what it means when your kids are not what you want them to be. So you now want to leave that child to go and marry without knowing the best. Gbogbo ọmọ tẹ́ bá ti notice pé this one has given me issue, kì í ṣe gbogbo ọmọ òrí bákan náà, eléyìí ó dàbí pé ó ń fún mi ní issue, ẹ tì sí counselor, ẹ sọ fún wọn you will be responsible for whatever it will cost, but let me go and see a counselor, let somebody help you. Mo sọ nǹkan kan ní program kan tí mo ṣe recently, mo ní it's only this side of the world that we don't respect professionals. You don't respect people that have been given wisdom in handling matters. Let me give you an example. I was in America one time and one girl was having serious issues, married, she was losing her mind. She went to see a counselor, a therapist and counselor. It was $150 per hour ní o, no session. Bí wákàtí kan ṣe tó báyìí, the man just pressed the bell. You know, in abroad they pay them by hour because they will pay bills. He just pressed the bell, 1 hour is gone, and this girl came home crying. But in Africa, we don't want to value what we have. We don't want to invest in what we want. It doesn't work that way. I want to encourage you today, please, pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe lénìí, pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe lénìí, ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ pé ewu wà níran wa, wàhálà wà níran wa. I will go on this music break and I'll be right back. Thank you so much for listening.
Kí ló tún dúró wò? Ó yá testa 3020 ash tàbí kó pe 3020 lójú òpó MTN. Yan èdè tó o bá fẹ́, dáhùn ìbéèrè mẹ́ta lọ́nà tó yọrantí, kí o sì máa tẹ́tí sí ètò Ọpẹ́yẹmí ní ìkànnì Fresh FM ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìsinmi, ìyẹn Sunday láti aago 8 àṣálẹ́, láti mọ̀ bí nọ́mbà rẹ bá wà lára àwọn 10 tí ó máa jẹ àwọn ẹ̀bùn gbáǹkọ́gbì lọ́sẹ̀ẹsẹ̀. Pẹ̀lú ₹20 tàbí £30 péré, o lè pẹ̀lú àwọn olóríire tí ó máa jẹ ẹ̀bùn owó, tẹlifíṣàn, fridge, generator, smartphones, smartwatch, club jersey àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Jẹ́ ń tún já ọ sí. Bí o bá ṣe ń kópa tó ní àǹfààní àti jẹ̀bùn rẹ yóò máa pọ̀ sí i. 3020 lórí MTN ní gbogbo ìkànnì Fresh FM. Ọ̀nà àti jẹ̀bùn lọ́sẹ̀ẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ṣú sílẹ̀. 3020 National Lottery Regulatory Commission fọwọ́ sí.
This question took me to the place of pain for my generation. Tí n bá ti sọ pain, ẹ mọ̀ pé kì í ṣàsọdùn. Torí ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ̀ ń ka ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àwọn èèyàn ní thousands after the program. Èmi ni wọ́n ń kó gbogbo ẹrù ilé lórí, èmi ni mi kì í lè sùn. Èmi ni mo máa dédé yọ mi lójú fẹ́lòmí. Ó ní kéèsì kan sìn. Woman yẹn ọmọ 7 ló ti bí fọ́kùnrin kan. Mo ń wò pé báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ gbé wọn wá sórí program. Ìyẹn náà tún wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan tí mò ń ronú ẹ̀. Mi ti ráyè torí mi ò fẹ́ gba ìpele ni. Mo fẹ́ ṣe teaching yẹn kó tọ́rọ̀ ni. torí nǹkan tí mo tán gbé wá yìí ó nílò ká fọ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́. ìbéèrè ni o, ma, please, I need your advice. I'm a lady. My parents got separated in 2003. I was 6 years old then, but now I'll be 25 this year. My dad divorced my mom without a tangible and a genuine reason. Gbogbo yẹn ni màá ṣì fọ o. Though I was young then, but I have a smart brain. I witnessed everything, even their togetherness. Then, living together is a big problem. No joy since morning till night. They both don't even know I still have everything on my brain. It's still stored there. It's still stored there. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo máa fọ o. Tí mi bá parí ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn máa continue next week. But pé eléyìí àní fọ, a gbọ́dọ̀ fọ ni. I still have everything on my brain. It's still stored there. Now it's affecting me. I don't love any guy, though my dad do call me at times, but I don't really love his calling. I don't wish to be talking to him at all. Anytime he calls me or I witness any issue concerning a married people, it still reminds me of my past. I try to erase that from my brain. It doesn't work for me, ma. I passed through a lot of pain, which is the natural cause. I was still a virgin. I see every guy as my father. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Ṣé tí ń gbọ́ mi báyìí? It's not like guys does not approach me, but it will be the last cause I would be seeking for. Kò sí bọ́kùnrin wá ṣe approach ẹ̀. Mistake ẹ̀ la máa wò, error ẹ̀ la máa wò. Now it's really affecting me. I think I need to voice out now. If parents will know that whatever picture, whatever they paint to their children is going to destroy everything about that child and their own old age. Bí mo ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, I think we will adjust our lives as husband and wife to be. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ kékèké tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi yìí, ẹ má lọ forí kòkòkò lé ọkọ o, ẹ má wọ one chance o. Torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń pariwo, mo ń sọ̀rọ̀, mo ń sweat nínú air conditioner o. Don't enter one chance in this life. You can do heart transplant, you cannot do head transplant. Orí lọkọ jẹ́, ara níyàwó jẹ́. Orí lọ́lọ́run pè ọkùnrin. Kò sí bí orí náà ṣe lè dá tó. Torí bá ní mo ń lọ gbọ̀nsẹ̀, tára bá lóhùn ò lọ, ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ ní sínú ilé o. If your head tells you, I want to go to the restroom to do number 2, and the body said I'm not going, you will defecate on the chair. That tells you that the coming together of husband and wife as a head and the body is not something you should play with. I've been talking about SS. Àwọn èèyàn ò tún dá mi lóhùn, màá tún sọ lẹ́nìí, màá tún sọ ń sìn. Bóyá ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tẹ̀ ti fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó báyìí, ó kù ọ̀sẹ̀ kan. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ ṣe genotype test, ẹ lọ wo blood group yín, ẹ ṣe HIV test, ẹ ṣe hepatitis B test, ẹ ṣe mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Kọ́kọ́ yín tiẹ̀ lè balẹ̀ nínú yẹn pé because à ń lọ́nu marriage, ọjà òkùnkùn ni marriage, pé èèyàn dẹ̀ ń jà lójoojúmọ́ kò ní ká má ní ìbálòpọ̀ débi pa máa bímọ. Ẹ wo díndín ọmọ náà ti sọ sí ìhòòhò yìí o. Tí n bá sọ pé ìhòòhò, mentally naked, spiritually naked, emotionally naked, psychologically naked, financially naked, spiritually naked, in the name of love. Ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pè nífẹ̀ẹ́. You don't go to marriage because of love. Bóyá kí n tún sọ yẹn, ẹ wo, mo ti sọ pé tí mi bá lè answer ilé ìtàn lẹ́ni, kò síbi tí mò ń kánjú lọ. This is She Matters. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My handle is Funke Adetuberu. I just made a statement that love, there is no reason for love. Love has no reason. Torí kò yá àwọn èèyàn. I love him because he has 6 packs. I love him because he's very slim, he's lepa. I love him because he has boobs. God forbid tí boobs yẹn tí cancer bá dé ńkọ́ níbo ni love fẹ́ lọ àbí very slim tó bá bímọ ẹyọ kan tó bá ń lo size 22 what do you want to do? You know what, he has straight legs. Tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ bí accident nǹkan tán ẹsẹ̀ kan láti jẹ́ gígé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? You must go into marriage not because of love. There's no reason for love. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìfẹ́ yìí bóyá ọjọ́ kan máa sọ what is love in marriage. As a matter of fact, if you look at people that are genuinely married and they are old today, it is not love that kept them, it is commitment, determination to stay. Àwa dídìrín, àwa ọ̀dẹ̀, àwa òpònú, àwa tá a gbọ́n là ń jẹ́ mísìsì láṣìwálé ọkọ. Gbogbo àwọn tó gbọ́n tí wọ́n ń ṣòpònú tí wọ́n ń ṣọ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n sì ń lé ọkọ wọ́n ti lọ. We that are married, we are very stupid. I'm quoting it. Foolish, quoting it. No wisdom, quoting it. Kò sábà ní ká fọgbọ́n ayé ṣe má gbà fún kí ló dé filẹ̀. Àwa tá a jókòó lé ọkọ tá a sì ń jẹ́ Mrs. Lágbájá, we are people that have made up our minds to be committed to our homes despite all odds. So, you that are young, you are not married, you are courting, you are dating, roko tó ṣe o. Sori tó bá ti wà nínú marriage, mi ti dáhùn ìbéèrè yìí mo ṣì ń lọ bẹ̀ mo ní mi ìkánjú sẹ̀ mo lè fóṣù kan treat topic yìí mi ní kánjú kò síbi tí mò ń kánjú lọ torí mo fẹ́ kó yé yín nǹkan tí mò ń sọ kẹ́ máa fi ọkàn bá mi lọ ni. Ṣẹ́rí bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ yìí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ máa bá mi fọkàn bá lọ. Sori tó bá ti wà nínú relationship tó ti mọ̀ pé ó ń lọ síbi ìgbéyàwó kí ẹ̀rí ọkàn ẹ kí nǹkan kan máa wá kọ ẹ lóminú pé ìbínú Lágbájá bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi bó ṣe ń bú èèyàn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi èèyàn kankan ò jọ́ lójú ó lè jà kó yaṣọ ń títì ọmọ ọ̀tá ni oníkálukú ló mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ fáyé ẹ̀. Life is a choice. When you notice something that is not giving you peace, rest of mind in any relationship, it is the time to back off and back out. You know why? Bóyá gbogbo yín ẹlòmíì ò ní mọ́tò ṣùgbọ́n ẹlòmíì ń wọ mọ́tò. Àwọn tó ní mọ́tò nǹkan tí mo sọ ẹ̀ ayé wọn bóyá wà nínú mọ́tò òun wa mọ́tò ẹ̀ ọ́ìlì tó ń bẹ̀ ẹ́ńjìnì ẹ̀ ó ń dún bákan. Wà ní ẹ má wọ́rì mi ní fi ọ́ìlì sí màá wà dé kò bẹ́ẹ̀ màá mánéjì ẹ̀ ó máa ru mọ́tò yẹn sórí padà síbi tó ń gbé ni o torí ẹ́ńjìnì yẹn á knock. The truth is in any relationship anything you are managing will be destroyed at the end of the day. It is common wisdom. Ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ ń bọ̀ níran yìí lẹ́rù yín bà mí jù òun fẹ́yàn bó ṣe wà ń sìn is my fiancé is my fiancé ó mọ̀ pé tó bá ti wọ̀n bí ẹ dáko débi fóònù ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń pe green ló ń pe purple ló ń pe yellow ló ń pe white ó tún wá lọ rán rí mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló dé ṣé ò fẹ́ sinmi títí dọjọ́ ogbó ni. Irú ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ máa ń wọnú ẹ̀ ni mo máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún nípa answering these questions. Children that obviously know that this relationship is toxic, is abusive, is not helping, but they want to get there because they are not happy and they don't want to lose the person. Tí n bá fi lẹ́ǹsìn báwo wá ni ta ló máa gbà mí ta ló máa fẹ́ mi. Ṣẹ́rí question tí mo tán béèrè yìí ìpele méjì ló pín sí o ẹ jẹ́ n sọ ìpele kan kí n tó máa wá dáhùn ilé let me tell you the truth. The moment you are from a dysfunctional home like this lady, two things happens to you. It's either you overlove or you hate, or you hate. ṣẹ́rí bíi tí arábìnrin wà ń sìn hatred fọkùnrin ni, ṣùgbọ́n lomi gbogbo ọkùnrin ní bí kan ṣe ń wọlé nìkan máa jáde. Why? Because we react to pain differently. She is now having issues in making a commitment, loving guys, not seeing guys as good guys, seeing them as the picture of her father. That's one. Another set is, hey, anything goes, any boy, anyhow. Wọ́n kàn máa gba gbogbo ọkùnrin láyè lá máa gbá wọn síbí gbá wọn sọ̀hún mú wọn síbí mú wọn mọ́lẹ̀. Àwa di ọkọ kan òkun kan board. Same thing with guys. When a guy is the same thing. It's an emotional wound. If a guy is from a dysfunctional home, two things: he will become a wife beater, treat women like evil, like they are Satan, or choose not to marry. I'm going to give you examples, plenty examples, lots of them, of the effects of being raised dysfunctionally, being raised by parents that are very, very dysfunctional. It affects you in two ways. It affects you in a way that wàá kàn máa jó ni wàá máa jó onímọ̀ tó ń lùlù. You are just dancing to a music you don't know is playing the rhythm. That is the effect. And every child wants to be nurtured, loved, cared for. There is a craving in the heart of every child to be treated like a queen and a king that they belong. The moment there is dysfunctionality in that home, the children are lost. Send them to the best university in the world. Send them to the best secondary school. Give them the best primary education. It's a waste of time. You are building their mental powers. You are building their informational or psychological powers, but excuse me, they are damaged emotionally. Hey, mo reyan kan mo fẹ́ dá wọn lóhùn again. You are talking about emotion, you are talking about psychology, what about spirituality? Please excuse me, let me answer you again. I've blocked the person on my phone. You don't talk to me and ask me and say foolish things, because look at me, I've done this for 40 years. I'll be 60 next year. You think I don't know what I'm saying? Even tí mi bá tiẹ̀ lọ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́, there is no institution in this world today àfi tó bá dálẹ̀ lánàá that have not sat under their tutelage to understand the dynamics of emotional wounds and struggles and spirituality. Let me explain this to that person, because mo ti block wọn but wọ́n lè fẹ́ gbọ́ mi. When you are talking about spirituality, spirituality is spiritual. We are tripartite being. We have a spirit, we have a body, we have a soul. When you connect to your creator spiritually, is a spiritual connection. Born again spiritually ni. Shey before you became born again, when you are tall, would you be short? When you are fat, would you be slim? When you are dark, you gave your life to Christ, you are spiritually connected. Does it now make you white? Please, nǹkan téèyàn bá mọ̀ kò mọ̀ ni ká jókòó ká kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. I'm a student of life. I will keep learning till I die. So don't tell me about spirituality. I know spirituality. I've been born again for almost 40 years. This year it will be my 39th year of being born again. So what are you talking about? So I know what I know. I know it as I know my name. We are tripartite being. Paul said to Christians in 1 Thessalonians 5:23, he said, I pray your spirit, soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of the Lord. David said he makes me to lie down and he restores my soul. Sherisi, why are you cast down, oh my soul? Put your hope in God. God said in 1 John, he said, I pray that you prosper in the spirit as your soul prospereth. So you have a spirit, you have a soul. Your body is your carton, is you live in a body. Everything must be in a body. When a man dies, his soul is the one that goes. His spirit goes, or his soul goes. If he's born again, his spirit goes to God. If he's not born again, his soul will be accountable for his soul by the reason of what he lived in the flesh. You'll be accountable for the soul. So when you are listening to what I'm saying, you should understand that I understand the dynamics of spirituality, emotional, psychological issues. In the seat of your emotions or your soul, that is where all this family problem, that is where it's seated. That is where ibi tó jókòó sí nìyẹn. Ibẹ̀ ni education jókòó sí, ibẹ̀ ni anger jókòó sí, ibẹ̀ ni ọtí mímu jókòó sí. I've seen doctors that know it by book that smokers are liable to die young. Ó tún wà lẹ́yìn pálí sìgá and they smoke like chimney. They know it, but because there's so much wound in their soul, they keep medicating their pain with something to just suit their soul. Same with adultery, same with fornication, same with marijuana, same with drugs. Everything is in the soul. And we that does this profession, these courses, we understand it's also, you can say it's psychological. When you are talking about a soulish struggle, we call it psychological struggle. You've seen a lot now. You see a lecturer in the university who's supposed to lead and guide and guard these pupils, setting them up because they were sexually assaulting the pupils, the students. He does not know ni. It's not his fault. I'm not saying you should not take responsibility for whatever you are doing that is not right, but the point is clear. It's a struggle because of the wound that is in your soul. Please, let's understand the dynamics of what I'm saying so that a lè fẹ́ afẹ́fẹ́ àlàáfíà, a lè yé wa pé òkè nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí rèé. Tí n bá ní kí n máa sọ life àwọn èèyàn ní kúrò ń bí lẹ́nìí. Bọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n mẹ́yàn kan nu bíbélì. David ni. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ti David? Àwọn méje ni Jésè bí, àbí mẹ́jọ ni wọ́n ní number 8. Nígbà tó fẹ́ fi ìbùkún sí ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n ò pe David sí. Ó dẹ̀ ní number 8. Wọ́n ò pè sí o. Wọ́n ò dá sí. Bọ́ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe dá sí yẹn. Wòlíì ní is there any other person in this one? Okay. Alọ́mọ kan ó wà nù gbó ń bá àwọn sheep ó ń bá wọn relate. Wọ́n ní kó lọ pè wá. Family nìyẹn o. Ẹ wo ayé David bó ṣe fẹ́ràn Ọlọ́run tó. His spirit was connected to God, but he has so much wound in his soul. Gbọ́ ni. He makes me to lie down and he restores my soul. Create in me a new heart, oh God. Renew a right spirit within me. Kí ló ń sọ? And let me say something. For the sake of those of us that are religious, that are Christians, hear me today. If you don't deal with your baggages, má sọ Yorùbá díẹ̀ yẹn, má worry. Kí n tó máa lọ. Mo sọ fún pé mi lè parí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ni, ọ̀rọ̀ tá máa analyze ni question yìí because ó ń kọ mí lóminú. Ó dẹ̀ yẹ kó máa yé yín bí mo ṣe ń sọ yìí. He was a child of one night sleep. Before he knew it, he slept with Bathsheba. And tó fẹ́ràn Ọlọ́run, a man after God's heart. No wonder Paul even said, he said, there are things I don't want to do that I'm doing. There's something I'm doing and I don't want to do. Who will deliver me? He's talking about the struggle, the baggages in the soul, or psychological baggages. Either ways, put it that way. Psychological baggages. Things that he cannot explain, he cannot fathom. He's wondering, have you been to, you know how many pastors their congregation has reported them to me sleeping with their members? And they are orators, they can speak. When you hear them say baba sọ̀rọ̀, baba wàásù, but when their baggages and their emotional struggle happens, they can't control their private parts. That's the truth. Àmọye obìnrin tó ti jẹ́ victim of so many of these pastors. So why are you contending psychological problem? If you don't know anything, please study more and get to know more. We all know in parts. There are things I don't know. I can't claim know it all. No. That's why this thing that I'm doing, this my assignment, or this my vocation, this my mandate. You can't flaw me in it. It's my life. I've invested everything in my life into what I'm doing. Apart from investments, what about what I've also been through? I came from a very dysfunctional home. It's mercy that brought me to where I am today. So please don't judge, don't complain, don't discuss what you don't know. I'm not talking Bible, I'm not talking spiritual. You know how many, all the churches we have in Nigeria, if the impact is as powerful, we won't have one terrorism, we won't have one kidnapper, we won't have one robber in our generation. We are discussing foundational issues, we are discussing destiny, we are discussing purpose, we are discussing life. The problem we have in our generation is religion. Religion it has messed a lot of people up, and that's why our religion is useless to the world. They don't want to hear us because your life as a religious person is becoming a paradox to people that are out there just watching. So when you say come to God, come and Jesus, come and do religion, they will just ease and say kilo so. Some will even believe there is no God, because we representing God, we have become a confusion to this generation. No wisdom, the family system is rotten. ẹ jẹ́ n sáré sọ Yorùbá torí mo mọ̀ pé bí mo ṣe ń lọ yìí léni ẹ wò ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Èèyàn tá a wà yìí ìhà mẹ́ta la pín sí. A ní ẹ̀mí, a ní ọkàn, a ní ara. Ẹ̀mí ni tá a bá la gbẹ̀sìn àti bọ́ sínú ẹ̀mí. Nǹkan tí mo sọ lóyìnbó rẹpẹtẹ mo tún sọ yìí o, láti tá a bá gba ẹ̀sìn, ẹ̀mí ni. Ẹ̀mí lọ́lọ́run, ẹ̀mí la fi ń sìn. Ọkàn ńkọ́, ara ńkọ́. Ibi ọkàn, ibẹ̀ ni ìjókòó àwọn nǹkan tí mò ń kà fún yín. Ìbínú, ìjà, ìmutípara, àgbèrè, panṣágà, oríṣiríṣi. Inú ara ni, inú ọkàn níbẹ̀ nìyẹn ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Inú ọkàn náà lèèyàn ti ń kàwé tó ń di doctor tó ń di professor. Mo wá ní ẹ̀mọye doctor tó yẹ pé ó mọ̀ pé tó bá mu sìgá ò ní pẹ́ kó dẹ̀ ń fà á. Pé tó wà ní smoke factory níbi tó ti ń fa nǹkan. Mo ti ráwọn lecturers tán mọ̀ pé nǹkan táwọn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ tó ń kọ́ ni pé kán kọ́ wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ìmíì a máa ta sọ́mọ tó ń kọ́, á di pé ó di scandal, iṣẹ́ àbàjẹ́, á di gbogbo ayé máa gbé wọn síta. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ yín náà mọ̀ náà? Ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní gift, talent, wọ́n ní àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ pé a lè fi yangàn tó máa ṣe ìran wa ní rere. Láti ìlú òyìnbó dé Nàìjíríà nǹkan kan náà ni ẹ rí wọn. Ẹlòmíì ọtí la fi ṣe rẹ̀ léṣe, ẹlòmíì a fẹ́ ṣe mú ẹ̀, a fẹ́ ṣojú ẹ̀, a fẹ́ yàtọ̀ sí bẹ́lẹ́dà ṣe dá. Kí ló ń fà á? Ọgbẹ́ ọkàn, egbò ọkàn, ibi ọkàn yẹn ẹ̀mí yàtọ̀ sí ọkàn, ó yàtọ̀ sára. Ọ̀nà mẹ́ta la pín sí o, alẹ́mí, alọ́kàn, alára, mo tún sọ ni o. Ọgbẹ́ ọkàn, egbò ọkàn lẹ́ṣẹ̀rẹ́ tó yẹ pé kò yẹ kó máa mu sìgá láti ṣe rẹ̀ léṣe àbọ̀ tí táyó. Ọgbẹ́ ọkàn ni egbò ọkàn, òun ló fà á. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti légbò lọ́kàn, téèyàn bá ní egbò níbì kan, ṣé kò ní fẹ́ lo nǹkan láti fi jẹ́ kégbò yẹn kó má dùn? Á lo oògùn, àwọn oògùn kan bá tẹ́ pé pain reliever ni àwọn kan ti use mọ́ torí pé kí ni ìnilára yẹn pọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọgbẹ́ ọkàn. Tó bá ti di pé a ní ọgbẹ́ lọ́kàn, kí ló ń fa ọgbẹ́ ọkàn? Mo sọ pé ibi ọkàn yẹn náà òun ni a ṣe ń ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ àti mọ̀ kí ló dé tí mo fi ń hùwà tí mo fi ń hùwà báyìí. Òun náà pè ní psychology. Torí àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn á sọ pé ò sọ bíbélì, ò sọ ẹ̀mí. Tí ọkàn tó bá wúwo tí ò ṣe dáadáa, ó lè pa ẹ̀mí dànù. Your soul can shut your spirit man, can kill your spiritual life. Ẹ jẹ́ fún ilé example, olóòtú gba Jésù, ọmọ Ọlọ́run ni wá ń ṣàgbèrè. Rapture wá dé, ṣé tó bá tọ́ ìpè àwọn àyànfẹ́ bá dé lójijì, ṣé o máa bá wọn lọ lórí obìnrin? Down now. We are saying something that is live here. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí kì í ṣe àkàsọ nìkan o. Ìwàásù yìí mo ti mú dání, èmi náà là kọjá ni. So yé mi nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Tí èèyàn ò bá wá ṣọ́ra bí mo ṣe ń tẹ̀ lọ mọ́ wa létí tẹ́lẹ̀, a rí wípé Paul Apostoli ní àwọn nǹkan kan wà tóun fẹ́ ṣe tóun ò lè ṣe, nǹkan tóun ò fẹ́ ṣe lòun ṣe. Ta ló máa gbà òun nínú ẹran ara yìí? A tún lè pè lẹ́ran ara, flesh. A lè pè ní ẹran ara, carnality. Inú ẹ̀ náà la ti ń kàwé, àti àìmọye àwọn tó yẹ pé ẹ máa wò pé ibi gidi kọ́ láti bá yín yìí, ibi ìtìjú rèé. Ó wà káàkiri lórí social media. Ẹ̀yin náà máa ń kà bẹ́ẹ̀ kí kúkú ṣèmi nìkan mò ń wò. It's a global world, global village. Tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo bá ṣe gba ẹ̀sìn ní ayé yìí tí a pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ lẹ́sìn yìí, church nìkan àti inú kiosk church wà ń bẹ, àti inú container church wà ń bẹ, àti big cathedral, gbogbo wa la wà everywhere. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn yìí, àwa tá à ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn yìí, a ní egbò ọkàn, a ní ọgbẹ́ ọkàn. Yorùbá lẹ́yìn tó máa dáṣọ fún yàn tara ẹ̀ lọ́ máa wò. Èmi ò wo tara ẹ̀, máa wọ aṣọ tó wọ̀ yẹn bóyá o lọ yá ni àwọn èèyàn yá aṣọ wọ̀ lọ́bọ̀ọ́dé. Tó bá jẹ́ bá a ṣe pọ̀ tó yìí ni láàlégbò tó ní kálukú ń tọ́po sí tó ń treat. Oh God, kò sẹ́ni tó máa rí àní ní terrorist, àní láwọn tó gbé nípa, àní rólè, àní rí jàgídíjàgan, àní rí pé ẹnìkan wọ́n fowó ránṣẹ́ ó gbówó lọ, àní rẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pé wà á sọ pé ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kú òru ni, irọ́ rẹpẹtẹ, àní rí náà. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwa tá à ń ṣẹ̀sìn gangan à ń ṣe bọ́n ṣe kọ́ sínú ìwé ẹ̀sìn, tí ò bá jẹ́ pé ìdílé ta ti wá ó ti ṣe wá níṣekúṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ tó wá, irú ọmọ tó ìbéèrè tẹ́ni ibi mi ò tí ì dáhùn o, mo ṣe sọ. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn ló ń jẹ́ fún mi. Before I round off, please, if you are yet to be married or you are newly married or you are raising your children, protect the soul of your children. Protect it carefully. Don't wound them. I'm going to be giving you hundreds of examples of adult children from a dysfunctional home, the effect of the wound in their soul to their generation. Gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń rí ń ta lẹ́ni tó jẹ́ vices, kidnapping ni o, armed robbery ni o, hired killing ni o, all of them. Ṣé ọmọ tí wọn pàkúrọ̀ lójú ẹ̀ láfẹ́ gé orí ọmọbìnrin ẹgbẹ́, ọmọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́, ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ láti fi ṣòwò? Let's look at it now. Jẹ́ ká fojú sùnùkùn wò now.